Hello and welcome back again. Um, we last time stopped playing with the other ship. However, the Daedalus. However, apparently there's some kind of loading bug. So when we reloaded, we were in our first ship. So we will make good use of our new learned techniques now by pressing F and ordering them to escort us so they come with us. And jump to another sector and see what's out there in the great beyond. So we already scouted these two sectors here. In one of them we found a smuggler's depot, and the other one is pretty much empty. And we currently don't have anything to sell to the smugglers. So I will jump to another sector. And there's a thing which I tried in another game save of mine, and apparently it worked, so I hope it works again. And this is letting other ships jump together with you. So as long as they're charged and automized, and as long as they're told to follow you, they jump alongside you. I also tried, and it worked that even if they don't point the right way, they are jumping with you. So we'll try this now. Our jump drives are charged, theirs are probably charged too. So we will jump, and if everything goes as planned, we will have two ships at our new location. Let's see, and there they are. So perfectly, it worked. And there's an asteroid field. I mean, I don't see anything interesting here. I see a few iron asteroids. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So one thing we will do now is during the recharge time, before we jump a little bit further, we will give the ship our mining upgrade, which we originally intended to do. And we don't have any other useful upgrades. So the shield booster is, well, it's a very good upgrade, but right now we don't even have shields. We can give it an object detector, but I would rather put this on the other ship actually. We have another mining system. I don't know if they stack. Well, but sure, can't hurt. And we obviously also have like engine upgrades, and yeah, why not? As long as we don't have any turret upgrades, which are probably much better, we can use the engine upgrades. And we can't. So apparently this uses up a lot of our energy already. This is because of the jump drive. The jump drive currently is recharging. So this is something probably overdue for the size of the ship. We'll give it some more reactor power. So we'll make a titanium reactor here and add it to match and to be mirrored to the other side. So we neatly place it in here. Make it a little bit smaller, so it fits right in. And with that, we should, well, we don't really cover them, but like now our recharge will be a little bit faster. And what you can usually do during this time is you can go out for mining, or you can just explore a little bit, trade if there are any stations. So right now, there are no stations, and the recharge will be almost complete. So we will jump to a new sector, and let's just jump to the new green dot and work our way to this unknown location here, because usually at the end of these lanes there are new spaceports and other things we can explore. So let's turn here. Make sure this ship is following us. Escort me. And one thing I noticed is that there is an option I haven't previously seen. It's probably because I didn't look, or that's an upgrade. We can now transfer crew. So we can get crew to the other ship or take it from the other ship. This is probably one of the more useful things you can do while using multiple ships, because this way, if you have a larger ship, you can supply a small mining ship or some other ship, and even give it a captain, like the captain you currently don't need. So you don't need two captains for two ships, but you can have one captain for two ships. Just swap it as long as you're in the other ship, and that way save some money. And also automize multiple smaller crafts. So we can probably just get a third craft now if we want, and put one of the captains in it, and then have three crafts, and have three crafts, two crafts of which are mining. So there are like some friendlies now here. Oh, and there's even a spaceport. Let's see what they have on offer. Electronic bulletin board, resource shortage, 4 vehicles. Well, easy. But see what they also have. They sell goods, they sell food bars, targeting systems, guns, vehicles. Well, okay, they're only buying those, so we don't have any of those, as you see here in the U bar, which means we can currently not really trade with them anything. So let's jump ahead and check out what the new sector has for us. And if this works again, I would be really, really happy. So as long as we don't lose the ship, the other ship, we can just jump from sector to sector and have our little small fleet with us. And I probably jinxed it. Well, so it's gone now. It's not here anymore. Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect. So let's see. Yes, actually, that is really nice. You know what this is? This is a scrapyard. So this is not going pirate. I'm sorry, not going pirate. But in the scrapyard, and that's probably like one of the most fun things you can discover. You can sell your ship, which I would not recommend in this stage, but you can also buy a salvaging license. So we're gonna salvage now, I would say for 15 minutes, and see what the other ships hold. And before we do this, we check out which of our ships actually has the salvaging gear. And I'm pretty sure this one does not have the salvaging gear. Nope, it doesn't. So the other one has the salvaging gear. But nevertheless, we can stick a turret on this one so it can also defend itself. And where do we have it? Where do we have it? Where do we? Quad bolter overheats. So that's no good. That's no good. But this one will be just perfect. And now the ship can defend itself. And what we will do is we'll go out of here, change to the other ship, change to the other ship by highlighting it, entering it, check out its settings. And this one currently is configured for being a warship. And do we have any more salvaging lasers? Nope, we don't have any. But I'm pretty sure that we will find some on the way. So what we will do is we will get the guns away and just use our one salvaging laser and hope that we will find another one very soon, and then we upgrade 2 of them, having this ship being like as much more efficient at salvaging. And meanwhile, why are you running away? Oh, you're already mining. Oh, you perfectly anticipated what I was just about to tell you. Nope. Let's see orders just to make sure. You're obviously mining. Perfect. And where's the scrapyard? Where's the scrapyard? I currently can't see. Oh, there it is. There it is. A little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. I can't really see it. Is it in the star? No. There it is. Oh, very far away. Let's see. Pressing F apparently jumps me back to my previous focus. So we can't. There it is. So we go into the scrapyard. We don't hire crew now. We just buy a salvaging license. And this will allow us for 50 minutes to actually go free now. And yeah, well, pretty much blow up ships, which was the reason we came here. And here's the first one already. So for this, I would recommend you to target the ship as if it's an asteroid or another ship, and then just fire away. And they will drop cargo, money, resources, and even upgrades. So they will drop everything a regular ship will drop, but you don't need to destroy them first. You actually just need to destroy them now while, well, you probably, yeah, you still need to destroy them, but You know what I mean. You don't need to kill them, so no need for killing. Only need for salvaging, so you get the good part. And there's a heavy part here, which doesn't really deconstruct. So all these cargo holds, they're probably empty. You see, it's just the angle which is wrong. Yes, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're deconstructing it. So let's see if there's any cool upgrades in here. Maybe we already get a salvaging laser. And with 2 salvaging lasers, we would already be much more efficient at salvaging. So far, this didn't really pay off. So far, this was only 137 minerals, but this will get much bigger. So the first time I found the scrapyard, I had actually like 2 salvaging lasers while starting, but at the end of it, I had so many upgrades and so many salvaging lasers that I pretty much just flew by ships and destroyed them while just taking over the laser over them. So let's see if we can replicate this. Let's see if it works again. As long as I'm not jinxing stuff, it's probably no problem. Let's see. Come on. More explosions. We need more explosions. Yeah, slow explosions then. Probably bigger. Let's see if there's something else. Some other fun ship type which looks promising. So the scrapyard will actually tell you when your time runs out. It's not really a noticeable thing. It's like making a small beep and then sends you a text message. But you should probably take care of that and not salvage beyond that time, because they say bad things will happen if you do. And we don't want bad things to happen to us right now. Everything's working just fine as it is. And ultimately, we want to get away from here much richer than we came. And so far, we have 16,000 credits spent, and we need to reduce that, get all our credits back, and get some upgrades too. That would be the optimal case. But oh no, we didn't spend 16,000. We spent the 50-minute thing. So this is probably not that expensive then. And there's our first upgrade. Let's see what it is. So what did we get? It's probably a turret, a regular one. Nevertheless, this is still useful. So iron mining turret. Nope. No further salvaging laser. But we got another turret, and mining turret, so this is still good. If our ships grow bigger, we can have more turrets, and eventually this will also pay off. And even if you don't need it, even if the upgrade is crap and you just like say, oh, I have better, and like, what do they drop anyway? You can still sell them, and this laser is probably worth like 1,000 to 2,000 credits. So this already got us back on our feet, probably reimbursing most of the spent money we did on the salvaging license. And if you really are in a dire need for money and lots of upgrades and lots of additional resources, salvaging with a large fleet is probably the thing you want to do. So here will be an endless supply of ships, different types, procedurally generated, with lots and lots of upgrades. So you can constantly destroy ships and mine them for resources. So you see here, we actually get some decent amount of iron, which we can also sell eventually. So they drop just 12 credits too. So we also got money from them. Let's see if there's something more. So probably it's worthwhile destroying the larger pieces, not only the small ones. But like the small ones have more. Oh, so apparently I was wrong. Even the small ones drop items. And let's see what it is. Let's see what we got this time. Another mining turret. Well, like this is kind of like still lucky. This is probably much more worth than the. Nope, we got a salvaging laser. Perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And we will put them up front. I do like symmetry. So I will put this one also on the side. So we have 2 salvaging lasers now, and then we optimize the key binding again. And with this, we can now mine twice as fast. No, we can't apparently. Obviously not, because we don't have crew. And so we need to assign more crew to our salvaging lasers. Now we can. And you see, now we're already mining and salvaging twice as fast. So this will now progressively go bigger, particularly when we find upgrades which allow us to equip more turrets. And ultimately, I hope in another 10 minutes or so, we will have some decent upgrades to upgrade our 2 ships and be able to do more dangerous stuff, venture out further, because we might get hyperspace upgrades or hyperdrive. I'm not really sure. To check this again. There's another one. How does it look like? It could be a salvaging laser. Could be a salvaging laser. Let's check that after destroying a little bit more. Then I don't know. Maybe it doesn't pay off to constantly upgrade your ship because we're losing time in which we could also destroy stuff. So yeah, let's just keep at it for a while. And definitely when we get our first upgrades and can employ more turrets, then it's definitely worthwhile to actually get also the better upgrades running. So I'm not sure. There's probably something in there still, but like, I don't know. I think it's time for a new ship. It's time for a new ship. There are some pirates too. Let's hope they don't attack. Now our ship's far away. Perfect. That's just perfect. Let's see. I wonder why they attack ships. They could also salvage here, and they would probably also make more money with this. But hey, well, if you do it right, if you want to be pirate, you probably should do it right. And I'm not convinced that that these guys are doing it right. I think they do something wrong. But ultimately, this is not for me to decide, just for them. So I think the AI probably knows best. The AI always knows best. But let's see how the battle works while we salvage this thing. So this is another drive upgrade for the engines. And our ship is getting very close to the battle zone. Let's like move a little bit so we can actually observe while we salvage. And let's hope they don't attack us. So far, it doesn't look like they are aiming at us. They're just aiming at the defense ship. But we ultimately might want to tell our ship to actually also fight the enemies. And as a matter of fact, what I think we should do is we should probably just check out how much damage a salvaging laser is doing. Like I talked about this before, but salvaging lasers are incredibly good weapons on short range. They're not particularly efficient for long range because they don't have a large range. But if you are flying around the enemy at a close range, you can probably do a lot of damage with them. And you just need to keep it aimed properly. And you see, they're already dropping titanium. And we need to like keep this a little bit in focus here. Let's see. This works actually rather well. You see how quickly they lose hit points as long as we aim at them properly. Let's actually get the ship controlled a little bit. And just out of reach, so it's a little bit like under 600 meters. And that's it. You see, we got 2 upgrades from this, so it's probably worthwhile checking the pirates out if they attack. And let's see, is there another one? Yes, there's another one. And it's almost a gunner. By all the defense fire it's sucking up. And I think we gave it the last blow. I'm pretty convinced that we did. And yeah, we got ourselves a little bit shut up. This is an upgrade. Let's hope this is a better one this time. Is there another pirate somewhere? Yes, there are 2 more pirates. This is a turret upgrade. Perfect. So we can now upgrade and get all-around turret control system. So I think this will give us probably 2 more slots. Perfect. So this gives us another military slot and another civilian slot, and let's see if we bolter, triple, double iron mining laser, double everything, triple chain gun turret, double bolter. Actually, we just put like a chain gun turret on top now because we can afford it. But we didn't get another mining salvaging laser, so this is like, it's not bad. We already got like several upgrades here. This is going rather well. We didn't get much money though, so now we can fire at them. And ultimately, we want to go back to salvaging because we paid for it and now we're not using it. Oh, they dropped a green one. And let's see. This is another civilian one. So it's a laser, but what kind of laser is like beyond me right now. Let's see. And oh, the pirates are dropping really well. Actually, probably they should sell pirating licenses so you can shoot up pirates. That would probably also do the trick. Let's see. There's another one, and it's in the line of another. And it died before we could attack it. It died before we could attack it, sadly. So let's see what we got. I think if you go to B, we got bolter, triple, double iron, double mining, double iron, mining, chain gun, mining, salvaging. Perfect. That's our third salvaging laser now. And as long as we don't find new upgrades, this is probably as many as we can get. But with this, we're actually already on a good start. So we will be able. Let's turn off the. Why is it not firing? I guess we need more crews assigned to it. And almost hit it. But this is a small ship. Let's try to get back to our original plan of salvaging. Oh, and we got a reward. So this definitely paid off now. So we already got 12,000, I think. Or no, something like 9,000 as a reward for helping them to defend against the evil space pirates. And with that, we probably got already our reimbursement on this trip. So could have gotten this by waiting as well, but what fun would this be? So let's see if this one drops anything useful. Oh, actually, since we're drifting this way anyway, let's target this one. That one looks cool, actually. So it has some kind of habitat ring, which is perpendicular to the. No, it's not perpendicular. It's in line with one of the cargo holds, but I wonder how they wanted to make this rotate. And they have lots of cargo holds. We got some colors to color our ship. I don't know. I think maybe later we're gonna color our ships too, but I'm not a particularly huge fan of coloring them. I like to build onion layers over my ship, so eventually you need to color them again and again. So, but it's definitely useful to collect more and more of these colors, because if you do eventually want to color it, you have them all already together, right? But they pretty much come automatically at some point, as long as you keep destroying ships and keep mining ships. Oh, well, our license is up in 2 minutes. It's already almost 50 minutes, so this was a quick 50 minutes. We got a few upgrades. Was probably not as much as I expected, but yet again, like it's probably the most efficient thing to do this for 1 hour. But I wanted to save you the trouble of actually watching ships blowing up for 1 hour. That might have been really like 3 episodes, very, very redundant. But ultimately, oh, okay. So apparently they give us a warning. Salvaging license is now withdrawn. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So what is our amazingly inefficient miner doing? And where is he anyway? Yes, where are you? Oh, there you are. So let's see how you're doing, and then wrap it up. And See you next time.